again, man, when they thought it was finna end. Thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you forever locked in with your boy, Stories with V. At this time, mob, y'all know what I need y'all to do for us, man. Like, share, comment, and I repeat, smash that subscribe button, y'all. We are on the road to 100,000 subscribers. If you're new to the platform, welcome. Y'all know the motto by now, man. Kick back, relax. I got the rest of the show from here. AV mob, let's get him, let's get him, let's go. What's up, mob? We back at him again, man. Kicking it off from the top. V Crime Story Time, episode 3. Let's dive straight into it. So this one right here, man, is when people tend to look for acknowledgement. They tend to look for something that's going to tie them to success or the block, and it end up always, as always, man, backfiring. So we got this well-known block in the city, and we got a lot of guys. Now, mind you, this is how 9 times out of 10 the block is going to orchestrate. When you got a well-known block, that genuinely means you making a lot of money. You got a lot of traffic. Now, whether that traffic be from addicts or whether that traffic just be from civilian people, it's just like people want to be around there. You got the broads coming through, you got the made guys coming through. Somehow, some way, or for some reason, throughout your day, you got to spend through that block. So now, boom, they ripping and running, they doing they 1-2 for real, they building the block up. So now they got that motherfucker pumping and jumping. I'm talking about this block is doing damn near $10,000 to $15,000 a day. I'm talking about cold cash every day, hand over fist. They pulling in between $10,000 to $15,000 cash. So you already know what's going on. So now you got a little dude, he live on the block for real. And when I say little dude, I mean that in mindset, because just because you grown in age, that don't mean you a man. You feel what I'm saying? I know a lot of grown children, meaning, yeah, you might be 35, 40 years old, but you don't take care of nothing. You don't have no responsibilities. Your biggest bill may be a cell phone, and that motherfucker stay off sometimes. So just because you old in age don't mean you old in wisdom. So now we got a little dude for real. He cooling on the block, but for some reason, he just want in on the action. He want to be a part of everything that's going on his block. And to be honest, he feel as though he entitled to that because this is my block. I really live on this motherfucking block, so why can't I come out now? Mind you, like I told you, he 35 some odd years old, so it ain't like he can really just come outside and say, man, I'm trying to hit for you. Because you got motherfuckers out there that's dishing out packages that's his same age. So for you to be a grown man going to another grown man saying, man, I want to work your package, bro. Basically saying, I want to work for you just like how you got dudes that's 18 and 23 out here working for you. So it just was an ego thing. So now his angle is, shit, I know how I'm getting for real. Now, mind you, he got a house for real that he stay in on the block. Him, his baby mother, and his child. The child probably like between 3 or 4 years old. So now he links in. You know, he know everybody on the block because like I told y'all, he live right there. So now one day he come outside, he start cooling with one of the good men. They spin around the block, they smoking a blunt. He say, look, man, instead of y'all hitting out of that vacant for real, or instead of y'all being outside going hand to hand, y'all might as well just chill in my shit for real. You know, I ain't really got too much going on in there. Y'all can just come up there and chill with me. So now he like, what, for real, you serious? Now, mind you, you could say he don't give a fuck about him, because you could look at it like, man, we ain't ready to be in your house for real. You got your baby in there, you got your girl in there, nigga ain't ready to bring that in there. But it's the fact that you throwing this idea out there, so just off of GP, a motherfucker gonna be like, well, shit, if you offering, I'm accepting. So they like, all right, shit, we probably slide through there tomorrow for real. Now he goes back in the house, the little dude that's on the block, he go back round the way, finish his daily 1-2. But he ends up telling the guys like, yo, shit, when we come out tomorrow for real, I'm gonna be up Lord Jody house. So they like, what the fuck you going up Jody house for? He like, shit, yo said niggas can chill up there for real. So boom, everybody go in the house that night. The next morning, he got the morning shift now. Like I already told y'all, you got the morning shift, afternoon, night shift, then you got the graveyard shift. So the morning shift, this is the early morning, so he gotta come out early in the morning, make sure everybody get their testers, make sure the lookouts is good, make sure motherfuckers that need that early morning blast is getting served. He just cooling, but he like, shit, instead of me just being out here on the block by myself, damn near kind of one of the only people out here, police ride through, they spot me outside 3, 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. It's just like, shit, they could jump out at any moment and knock me off. So he like, man, no, fuck that. He ends up jumping on the phone. He called Jody. Whoa, boy, what's going on? Where you at? Jody like, shit, I'm in the house, man. What you got going on? He like, yo, I'm walking down the street. Come out front real quick. Boom. He hang up. Jody come out front. So now Jody looking like, oh, shit, I got action. So now he looking at it like he got action. He ready to go holler at bro. He go out front, get to talking to him. They start smoking. So now Jody like, man, we ain't got to smoke out front for real. You can come in the house. We can chill in the living room for real. They go in the living room. but the baby is running through the living room for real. The baby mother upstairs, but the baby in the living room eating his food, watching TV. So now the dude show a little bit of courtesy. He like, man, no, fuck that. Yo, don't you got a basement? He like, yeah. He like, shit, let's just go down the basement for real. I don't really smoke in front of kids. He like, all right, yeah, that's a bet. Now, this go to show you how green Jody is right here. The fact that you already got, or you inviting niggas in your house when you got a child and you willing to smoke in the living room and shit like that, you just was loose. They go down to the basement. So now, they down the basement cooling for real. They doing they want to. The homeboy who he told yesterday, man, I'm going to Jody house, he called the phone, boy, where you at? He like, shit, I'm on the block. So he like, man, bitch, you ain't on the block, I'm already out here. He like, I'm is outside, Joe, I'm in Jody shit. Come round back and come to the basement door. He like, all right, that's a bet. They come right there. Now, throughout the day, everybody phone started ringing because everybody meeting up. Man, where the fuck everybody at? Why ain't nobody on the block? He like, shit, we all on the block for real. Everybody at Jody shit. Come round back, come to the basement steps. So now, if anybody that done been around the way, you already know what time it is. Shit, niggas got a spot. So now, niggas Ray had a spot. Day after day after day after day. Everybody coming to this man's house. I'm talking about to the point to where as though motherfuckers is knocking on his door 2, 3 in the morning, all kind of hours of the day, all kind of hours at night, because now it done got to the point to where as though it's past us just chilling here. Niggas got the pistols tucked off in there. Niggas got the work tucked off in there. Niggas got the valves tucked off in there. The caps tucked off in there. The cut tucked off in there. Everything is in his house because now this has officially became headquarters. So boom, let's just say this go on for about 4 or 5 months. Word ended up getting out and the block was already somewhat up under surveillance. So now the police looking at it like, man, where the fuck is all y'all at? Now ain't nobody outside but the young niggas that watch the block, but they still seeing the traffic come through. So it's like, man, what the fuck is going on? We still see all the addicts coming through, leaving, but we not watching nobody or seeing nobody going hand to hand. They ends up scoping and watching one of the sales go into the alley. They follow the sale into the alley, watch him go to Jody back door. So now they got a visual or a location on the house. Boom. So now they start watching Jody house. Let's just say a week or two go by, they ends up blitzing that bitch. Boom, they hit the door. Now when they hit the door for real, of course it goes down, but this the wicked and wild part, y'all. Jody not in the house, his baby mother in there and the child in there, and I believe it was just 2 little regular niggas in there smoking weed for real. When the police raid the house, they find like 3 loaded firearms. They find like a couple of ounces of work for real. They find the cut, they find everything in that motherfucker. So boom, now the baby mother get booked, the 2 dudes get booked, and the police taking the children. But the girl got a brother. The police ends up calling the older brother. He come right there. He grab the kids for real. But when Jody get back round the way, the brother meet him round there. He goes off, man, you done lost your fucking mind. Man, why the fuck you got my sister in there, man? My motherfucking nephew, man, bitch. Whole time they get to getting at it for real. The brother straight zap. I'm talking about he punched him. Bang, 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 bang. I'm talking about he beat the shit out of him. So now he leave Jody right there for real. He gets up out of there. But before he do, he start getting into it with niggas around the way. Like, look, man, one of you bitch ass niggas better take that motherfucking charge, or my sister better fucking be out of jail by tomorrow morning. So now the niggas around the way is looking at it like, man, fuck you. Because they looking at Jody like, man, get the fuck up, because this your house and all that shit that was in your house, somebody got to count for that shit. So now, not only is Jody baby mother booked, children is not gone, but they with the brother right now. And you done just got your ass whipped. And now the niggas that you thought was going back your play, they looking at you like, man, you gotta pay for that shit that done just got grabbed up in your motherfucking house. So now his head is just in a worldwide spin. But before the brother jump in the car, he say, look, yo, if you niggas don't get my sister out by tomorrow, don't worry, one of y'all gonna be filling her place up. So basically what he throwing out there is he fuck around and tell. So now the niggas around the way like, man, what the fuck you want, some old rat shit? What you want, some rat shit, bitch? They get to going at it with him. So now it's just a big ass back and forth. Everybody going at it. He jump in the car, skirt, he S off, he gets up out of there. So now the broad is over to jail. Jody in the house crying, head spinning. He like, man, fuck that shit. I'ma just take the charge. He wait like a day or two. He go take the charge. But you already heard what the brother said. He only was giving niggas 24 hours. He ends up calling the police and telling them all the little dudes that be around there. So now they got the guns too at the headquarters, the police department. They ends up matching the guns to the DNA of 2 of the little dudes that get 2 hits on 2 homicides. So now The two little niggas that the brother just told on, they ready to get grabbed up for the bodies. The boyfriend, which is Jody, he done already went down there, turned himself in for, you know, he damn near taking credit for everything in the house. And I guess he corroborating the story that the brother said, but he don't know. He corroborating the shit about the little niggas too. So now the girl come home, everybody around the way, they looking at it like, man, what the fuck you coming home when two of the men just got booked, man, this bitch done told. So now they already got bad thoughts in their mind, but what they don't know is she ain't tell. Jody like swapped out for her, but the brother did tell, but not on y'all. He told on the two homeboys. So now, somehow, some way, let's just say the broad end up, you know, she no longer with us, something end up going left. We don't know what happened, but she no longer here. So now, when the big brother get the news what happened to his sister, he loses his goddamn mind. About a week after that, he come around their way. I guess he gone off the liquor because he had a drinking problem. He jump out the car, broad day, get the banging in the middle of the street. He ends up M1 and one of the little niggas around the way. Jump in his car, he gets up out of there. But he did this in broad daylight, y'all. So now, you already know everybody outside, cameras is out there. He got wanted posters all over the city. So he ends up going on the run, y'all. But the smartest thing he did was he was hiding in plain sight. So he did go on the run, but he's still hiding in the city. Where he fucked up is, like I told y'all, he got a drinking problem. So now he running around with these little broads every day. He on the run for probably like 2-3 months. He started getting online, going live with the broads. They start saying some super ultra disrespectful shit about the body that he caught accidentally. Whole time, guess who ends up scrolling across the video? The police? Not at all. The goddamn opposition. So now, they get the drop on where the block is located at. They spin around there. They start scoping the block. Let's just say a week later, the little dude and the goddamn broad that was in the video saying the little slick shit too, they both ends up M1. They gone. They clear. So now they gets up out of there. But so now, after all that goes down for real, the two little dudes, they ends up getting spanked. Now look at that. The brother gone. Jody over to jail. The baby mother, she gone. The children, I guess they gotta either go into the system or they gotta go with the grandmother of Jody, of the big brother and Jody baby mother. But wicked and wild situation, man. All over a nigga wanting to be down. And now Jody doing 5-6 years for the shit that he swapped out for when the police raided the house. But wicked and wild, man, and you ready to come back home to nothing. Your kids gone, your baby mother gone, the goddamn older brother gone. You can't show your face round the way. It was just a wicked and wild time, man. All over a nigga wanting to put himself so far out there just to be a part of the block, man. Looking for the highlight. This is why I tell y'all, do not get involved in the streets, man. Take it from the kid. But with that being said, family, thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you forever like with your boy, Stories with V. At this time, one more time for me, Mark. Like, share, comment, and I repeat, smash that subscribe button, y'all. We'll be at 100K in no time. From the bottom of my heart, I love each and every one of y'all. Y'all know the motto. Hit it for me. Let's get 'em. Let's get 'em. Let's go. We out.